A master narcissist H.G. Tudor says. Found in translation. The way that our kind speaks is a language all of its own. Narc speak appears at first to be a normal way of speaking, with the inferences, interpretations and connotations that one would ordinarily expect when hearing phrases such as "I love you" and "I am sorry." You will not grasp that there is a different meaning to much of what we say to you, at least not until it is too late. Once you have mastered narc speak, however, it becomes readily apparent what is actually being conveyed to you. Understand this form of doublespeak from us is a useful skill to achieve. Not only will it bring clarity to what has been said to you in the past and what was really meant, it will assist in understanding how to deal with the narcissist in your life going forward, if you have occasion to interact with him or her again. Narc speak arises because we operate in a different reality to you. We perceive the facts differently, and therefore there will be an alternative interpretation attached to what we say. We know the context of what we are saying, so that it apparently fits with the situation and the discussion, but that is purely as a consequence of our ability to mimic and to convey what should be said. We know what we actually mean when we say these things. We mean something else. This allows us to evade any culpability at a later juncture if you tried to tell us that we said something. We may deny that we said it, and if we do admit it, our admission is only ever in the context of what we intended to mean. We use these words and phrases as a cloak to what we are actually saying to you, and the sooner you begin to understand what we are really telling you, the sooner you will achieve a clarity of understanding which will remove the fog of confusion and enable you to decide how best to respond. By way of example, here are a number of phrases which you will always hear with our kind, and beneath is what is really being said to you. Narcissist says, "I don't think that it suits you." Narcissist means you look absolutely ridiculous. Narcissist says, "I didn't look at anyone else the whole time I was out. I kissed several people. I have no idea who they were." Narcissist says, "You must believe me." Narcissist means, "I am telling you a lie." Narcissist says, "What are you thinking?" Narcissist means, "I am not going to tell you anything until I have worked you out first, so I know what will be the right things to say to you." Narcissist says, "Don't you trust me?" Narcissist means, "I find your insecurities both irritating and wonderful. I am annoyed that you think you can exert control over me. I am pleased that you are anxious and I make you that way." Narcissist says, "I promise." Narcissist means, "I'm just going to tell you what you want to hear." Narcissist says, "We will always be together." Narcissist means, "You belong to me. I will pick you up and put you down as I see fit." Narcissist says, "I cannot stop thinking about you." Narcissist means, "You and her. Oh, and her. Her as well." Narcissist says, "You don't understand me." Narcissist means, "Everything I have told you is a lie, so it is little wonder that you do not." Narcissist says, "I like you." Narcissist means, "You do what I want." Narcissist says, "I need some time to myself." Narcissist means, "I am spending the night with your best friend." Narcissist says, "We are just friends." Narcissist means, "We have slept together and we will again." Narcissist says, "I am so confused." Narcissist means, "I want someone else now." Narcissist says, "We have nothing in common." Narcissist means, "We never had, I just made it look that way." Narcissist says, "You will always be special to me, no matter what happens." Narcissist means, "Your fuel is well worth coming back for, and that is why I have come back." Narcissist says, "It was nothing serious." Narcissist means, "Yes, we had sex." Narcissist says, "I didn't do it." Narcissist means, "Oh yes, I did." Narcissist says, "I'd like to see you again." Narcissist means, "You have more fuel to give me." Narcissist says, "Let's stay friends." Narcissist means, I want to establish a reason that seems credible to you for returning and hurting you. Narcissist says, I don't really remember. Narcissist means, I know only too well, not that I am going to admit it to you. Narcissist says, I am broken. Narcissist means, I know saying this will sound good and I am feeling somewhat desperate at the moment to keep hold of you. Narcissist says, she meant nothing to me. Narcissist means, her fuel meant everything to me. More than what yours means to me. Narcissist says, I must have been drunk. Narcissist means, I was drunk. I often am. I know what I did though because I wanted it to happen. Narcissist says, I am just speaking my mind. Narcissist means, you had better fucking listen to me. Narcissist says, I am not starting an argument here. Narcissist means, it's fuel time. Narcissist says, I wish I knew what to say to make you feel better. Narcissist means, I haven't a clue and I don't care. Narcissist says, I will change. Narcissist means, you are a fool. Narcissist says, I want to be a better person. Narcissist means, you are a bigger fool than I first thought. Narcissist says, you always make it all about you. Narcissist means, it should be all about me. Narcissist says, I've no idea who she is. Narcissist means, I have slept with at least a half a dozen times. Narcissist says, I don't recognize that number. Narcissist means, I do. Why is she calling me when I told her not to? Narcissist says, I'm not with anybody. Narcissist means, I am but that is not standing in the way tonight. Narcissist says, it is all rather complicated. Narcissist means, it is bullshit. Narcissist says, I didn't mean for that to happen. Narcissist means, oh yes I did and I will do it again. Narcissist says, you made me do it. Narcissist means, I am too weak to accept responsibility. Narcissist says, you don't have to if you don't want to. Narcissist means, goodbye. Narcissist says, I don't know who I am sometimes. Narcissist means, that sounds deep. She will love that. Narcissist says, I love you. Narcissist means, I expect you to do what I want. Narcissist means, I love your fuel.